hand. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Let's try it again. Right hand. 1, 2, ready, go. All right. Let's try the left hand now. Left hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. All right, let's try it one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. And now let's try both hands together. 1, 2, both hands go. All right, try both hands again. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. All right, so what was the homework for today?
Page 28. Through page 28.
Page 28?
Yeah, through page 28. What's it? Page 20 through 28.
All right, page 20 through 28. I don't think it's 20 though. Let's see, maybe 21.
21.
Oh, yeah. No, we didn't do 4 last week.
All right. So let's start on page 21.
It was about rhythm to make sure we get the rhythm.
I do remember asking y'all that. All right. So let me talk a little bit about the time signature that you see there. So let's do this. On page 21, you'll notice, at the beginning of the music, you have the clef sign here, but then you'll also see something that looks like this. Yeah, see that?
Yeah, the 2 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All right. And so what that means, excuse me, is, well, the top 4, well, I start at the bottom 4. The bottom 4 is what type of note? And the top number is how many?
How many?
How many? So
How many notes? I'm sorry.
just how many? I'm about to explain it.
Okay.
All
right.
All right, so how many? So the bottom is what type, and the top is how many. So we see a 4 here. And if you divide something into 4s, what's another way of saying that? What's that?
Quarters.
Quarters. So I'm dividing it into quarters or 4s. So when you see the 4 on the bottom, we're talking about quarter notes. All right. And how many? Well, the top, it says 4. So there are 4 quarter notes each measure. So in each measure, I'm going to see the equivalent of 4 quarter notes. which is 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So if the top number changed and it was three quarter notes, so it's bottom number 4, it means quarter notes, and the top number 3 is how many? So that means in each measure, you'd only have 3 quarter notes. So that's counted like this: 1, 2, 3, and then you go to the next measure: 1, 2, 3. Do you know what kind of music has a 3/4 time signature?
Oh, I don't.
A waltz. Waltz. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hmm.
Let's say if this top number was 5. Then that means there'll be 5 quarter notes in each measure, or the equivalent of it. So that's 5 beats.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Can anybody think of a song that has a 5/4 time signature? This is called this is called time signature. That's what we're talking about now. Time signature. All right, y'all know that song "Take 5"?
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Uh. All right, it's open to
Is that where the title came from? Did the Dave Brubeck?
Yeah, that's why I called it "Take 5" because it's in 5/4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let me just do one more. Kind of mess. Now I'm gonna mess with your head a little bit. All right. Now, what if the bottom number was 2 and the top number was 3?
3,
So what does this mean?
3 notes. 2 type.
But what is the type of note we're talking about?
Half note. Not sure.
Are they the bottom still quarter notes and the top?
No, the bottom would be quarter notes if it was a 4 on the bottom. That's not quarter notes.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Mm.
Well, if you divide something by 2, what are you dividing it into? Or
Half.
half. So we're talking about half notes.
Oh, let me see.
And how many half notes do we have?
3.
3. I get.
So 3 half notes per measure. So, which, now, how many beats is that? Well, each half note gets 2 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 beats per measure. So does that make sense? I know that's like a weird example, and you probably won't ever encounter that anytime soon. That's
Let me ask you this: the bottom note. I mean, are we always dividing into the top note to determine? No.
No, that's not a
Okay.
fraction. It's not a fraction. The bottom number is what type of note. So whenever you see a 2, it's a half note. If you see a 4, it's a quarter note.
Oh, okay.
So if you see 8, it's an eighth note. If you see a 16, it's a 16th note. So yeah. And the top number is how many of that note. All right. So cool deal. So on page 21, our time signature is what?
Four.
On page 21, what is our time signature?
4-4.
4-4.
Yeah, 4-4.
No, it's two numbers, not one. It's 4-4.
Right.
If I just said one number, I heard somebody just say 4. That doesn't tell you. You need both numbers. You need to know how many and the number on the bottom. So if you just said 4, I don't know. It could be 4/2 or 4/100. You know, I need to know both numbers. All right. And so sometimes, so 4/4 is the most common time signature. Sometimes you won't see it. Let me write this. Sometimes you'll see that, but sometimes you'll see this, like a C right there, right? You'll see a C right there. Now C stands for common time. Because 4/4 is so common that sometimes you'll just see a C right there. All right. Okay. All right. So let's get into playing on page. So does that make sense for everybody? Now, when you're saying the time, you say 4/4, not like a fraction. If it was a fraction, you say like 4/4, fourth
Oh,
with a
okay.
th. It's not a fraction, so you say
Okay.
4/4. All right. Okay. All right. So let's look at page 21. And okay, I'm not sure if I've talked about this, but before page 21, or page 20 and 20, we were playing on one clef. So we see just a treble clef, and when you play it there, or just the bass clef. But now you'll notice
Put this in a book.
you'll notice that we're playing like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so this means play the right hand and left hand at the same time. Does everybody understand that? Is everybody cool with that?
Okay.
All right. All right. So, all right. So let's look at page 21. Now, question: which hand plays this song?
Right hand.
Both hands.
Both,
I mean, not both hands at the same time.
but you start with the right and end with the left.
Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so when you say it's both hands, you want to make sure that you
Yeah. That's what I meant.
we want to make sure that you have both hands on the piano at the beginning, because you don't want to be midway through the song trying to find out where your left hand goes. You want to have both hands prepared at the beginning. Okay. Now, I'm going to mute everybody, and we'll try playing it together, and then I will call on a few people to play it by themselves. All right, so let's try playing it together. Also, you see those two dots at the end of the song? There's two dots. That means repeat. So that means go back to the beginning of the song and play it again. All right. All right, so let's try from the beginning. Rock along. We're on page 21. Here it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, C, E, 2, E, 2, The left hand go. C2, 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 3, 4. All right. So let me call on a few people. All right. Let me call on Miss Barbara Austin. There you go.
Am I unmuted?
You good? I can hear you.
Okay. So what's your first hand? C.
All right. Stop right there. All right. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right. Let me hear from Miss Gwen.
Okay. Oh, do I have to unmute it? Oh, you unmuted me. Okay. Um,
Uh-oh, that's a C right there.
huh?
That was the last note should have been a C.
Well, oh,
You
you know
played it.
what? I moved my hands. Okay.
Try it again.
Okay. All right. I'm on the second bar then. I'm on the bottom.
C, 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 C. You played a D. You played a D. That should be a C.
I moved my hands. Thank you. It didn't sound right to me either. So at least I knew that now.
Okay. Yeah, last note's a C. So it's the same as the first one. The last
Yeah, I don't know how I moved my hands, but I did. For both hands. So when I moved them, I guess I moved them both over.
one. Mm-hmm. All right.
I gotta watch that.
Uh-huh. Let me hear from Mr. Bobby Anderson. You gotta unmute yourself. You gotta unmute yourself.
All right. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go.
All right. That was all right. That was all right. Let me hear from Miss Flo. You gotta unmute yourself. For some reason I can only unmute a couple people every class. I don't know why.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. All right, good, good. Let me hear Mr. Billy. You gotta unmute yourself.
All right, yes, sir. Let me. Start over. I'm sorry.
All right, Mr. Billy, you played all the right notes. but that's the least important thing. Um, and I'm not picking on you. I want everybody to get this. You played all the right notes. Sorry, not all the right notes. You missed 2 notes in the left hand.
Right.
But uh, but playing all the right notes is like driving a car and keeping your hands at 10 and 2. Having your hands at 10 and 2 is important, but it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is keeping your eyes on the road. So the most important thing about music is the rhythm. Like, and you play all the notes as if they're the same. But that um that doesn't give me the song. Like I'll give you an example. I'll play Happy Birthday like that. That's not how we go. We play it. So there's space. Some notes are faster than others. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes, sir.
So here's the first thing. What's the first note? What kind of note is the first note?
The first note is a quarter note. I mean, a half note and a C.
What does that mean? What does a half note mean?
I mean, 2 beats. You hold it down for 2 beats.
Oh, you got to count 2. 1, 2, and then go.
Mm-hmm.
You just went. Now I'm saying, but where's the 2? Can you count 2? 1. I'm on to the next note already. I just counted 1. 1, on to the next one. I got to go 1, 2, and then move to the next one. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And the last one on that line, some of y'all missed this one. C, C. That last note on the first line, what kind of note is that?
That's a full note for 4 beats.
Not a full note. What's the name? That's not a full note.
The last note on the last for the last measure.
There's no such thing as a full note.
Whole note.
Whole note.
Four beats. The 4 beats card.
Exactly. So it's 4 beats. That means you got to hold it for 4.
Right.
Here's about 2 or 3 y'all did. I held it for 2.5 beats. You went 6, 2, and then went on to the next thing. Like, listen, I play 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. This one y'all did. 1, 2. Went on to the left hand. You gotta hold that note for 4 beats. So I'll play it properly. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? All right, so Mr. Billy, I want you to try it one more time, and I want to make sure you're doing all the right rhythms. So listen, if you miss every note and give me the right rhythms, it's a B.
I got it.
You could go. You can miss every note, but give me the right rhythms. And it's a B. Now, if you give me all the right notes, but miss the rhythms, it's an F.
Okay.
So give me the right rhythms. All right, whenever you're ready.
All right.
No. You just gave me the right notes. Did you count the 2?
I counted the 2 the first time, and I was counting the 2 on the G also.
No. But what about the second note? What kind of note is that?
The second note is a quarter note.
So how far do you count?
It's just 1. It's
Yes,
2,
sir.
1, 1, 2, 1, 1.
All right.
2, 2,
Count it out.
4.
Count it. Good. So you know it. But I wanted to translate to your hand. So you know it up here, which is good. And I wanted to translate to your hand. So I want you to count out loud while you play.
I'll try it again. Okay. 1, 2, 1.
No. That's what it is. There it is. That's what it is. All right. And I'm not picking on you, Mr. Billy, because several other people have this issue. But I knew I could camp out with you and work on it. I knew you wouldn't be offended.
No. You I can take it. You can pick on me all you want. I can be the designated pick on person.
All right. So
All right.
did y'all hear what he did? Let me see. Let me change my view so I can see everybody. Did y'all hear what he did? It was really subtle what he did. Watch what he did. he counted, but here's what he did. He changed his time. So he said 1, 2, 1, 1, right? So it's once your time is set, like a drill sergeant, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. The time is here. Once you set that time, 1, 2, 1, you move. You can't go 1, 2, and then when you get to the second note, slow down the time. So you set the time here. 1, 2, and then you went 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. No, you can't. You had the time to be steady. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Does that make sense, Mr. Billy?
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
I want you to try it one more time. But this time, keep that time steady.
One, two, one, 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 two, one, 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 two, one, two, one, two.
All right, stop right there.
Yeah.
That was 10 times better. You even
Uh-huh.
missed a note, but it was 10 times better. And your time was better. It wasn't perfect yet,
I
but it
got
was
you. I
better.
got you.
It was better. So I'm happy to hear that. So
And I'm not gonna leave this class until it's perfect.
yeah, so I need to keep working that.
All right.
All right. Let me go to Miss Patricia. Miss P squared. All right. Miss Patricia, are you playing on a keyboard?
Yes.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Oh, sure.
There we go. That's great. That's great.
And I did it so perfect. Now I mess up. Okay.
All right. All right. All right. Wonderful. So I think we're ready to move on. Let's keep moving. All right. I done yelled already enough today. All right. Let's go to Mexican hat dance. Now, Mexican hat dance, you'll notice the introduction of a new thing. It's a quarter rest. So just like a quarter note gets one beat, a quarter rest gets one beat. But on the rest, you're just silent. You're not even holding the note down. It's just complete silence for one beat, and then you're back at it. Okay? So let's try playing it together. Now notice it starts with the left hand and ends with the right hand. All right. So let's try playing it together. So we want to make sure both of our hands are ready at the beginning. And then here we go. Let's try it from the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, 2, 1, rest. 2, 1, rest. 2, 3, 4. All right. Now let me call on a few people. Let me start with Miss Barbara Austin.
Am I unmuted? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. All right. Miss Barbara, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. All right. So I can't tell if it's an internet issue or you rushed that note. So can you do me a favor while you're playing? Can you count just so I can make sure I'm hearing it right?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest.
It's E, C. Those last two notes are E and then C.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do the bottom one now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh. Make sure you count so I can hear it. So I know.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. All right, good. Let me hear from Miss Gwen.
Okay.
Miss Gwen, can you do the same thing? I'm gonna ask everybody to count out loud, just so I know I'm hearing properly.
Okay. 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 All right. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, 2, 1,
Oh,
rest.
wait. Now that second note is
I
what?
hit the wrong note.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I'm start all over because if I
Okay.
don't, I'll mess up. Okay. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, 2, 1, rest. Now that's me. I can't see. I can't see. And I got on glasses. Oh Lord. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, rest. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, 2, 1, rest. F, G, C. I'm sorry, but I was on time, right? I forgot to say out the I forgot to say the letter numbers.
Yeah, you were.
When I got to the third measure, I just played it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you were on and off. So for the most part, you were on, but occasionally you'd be off.
Was
So
I off because of the rhythm?
yes, ma'am. Just occasionally
Okay.
though. So you were there, and
Okay.
then you were on and off. All right. So I think you could do it. I just think you were just off once or twice. All right. So let me go to Mr. Bobby. You gotta unmute yourself.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, Mr. Bobby, can you do me a favor too? Can you count out loud so I can hear it?
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1,
Now wait a
2.
minute. Wait a minute. Don't make this mistake, Mr. Bobby. When you do the rest, 1, 2, 1. When you go to the rest, you gotta actually pick your hand off the keyboard. So lift that note up so it doesn't ring through. It should be complete side, no note ringing. So don't keep a note pressed down.
Okay, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, rest. 1, 2, rest.
Uh-oh. Your left hand's in the right spot. Make sure your left hand's in the right spot. Your left hand is in the right spot.
That was my right hand.
I'm sorry, your right hand wasn't in the right spot. I'm sorry. Make sure you're on your pinky's on G.
Right, okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. 2, 1, 2.
All right. Okay. So we made it through, but we got to make sure we know the notes on this one. This one we kind of struggle with the notes a little bit. So we want to make sure we're very familiar with all the notes. So you just need to spend a little bit more time with this one, getting comfortable with it. All right. Let me hear from Miss Flo, and you got to unmute yourself. I can't unmute you for some reason. You ready?
Okay, here we go. My eyes are missing. Uh-oh, I'm reading wrong. Here we go.
No, you had the right notes.
My eyes. Okay. Okay, one, counting. 1, 2, rest. Rest.
Oh, you had it.
I know. Look, I have one thing I said I was going to ask you. Is there something I'm having? I have. I mean, that's not a problem. I mean, that's not an issue. I'm having a problem seeing all of the notes. Is there? How can I blow them up a little bit? Is there a sheet I can put over to magnify them?
Yeah, I've seen some of the students come to the Lou Walker Center and they have a magnified like a clear. It's like a clear plastic thing that you put over the music
Okay.
that makes it bigger so you can see. I'm not sure where you buy. I guess you can find it on Amazon or something like that.
Okay.
I've never actually looked for it, but I know some of my students have had that.
Yeah, the white on white sort of gets me a little bit. All right, I'll continue.
Right.
You want me to start over or continue?
Just start where you are.
Okay. 2, 3. 2, 3.
All right, good. Miss Flo, let me ask you a question. Do you when you drive, do you have issues driving at night as well?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I know that's an issue, kind of seeing. Um, definitely, I would definitely go for the what you call it, that thing I was just mentioning.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Let me go to Mr. Bobby. Not Bobby, sorry, Mr. Billy. Bobby Billy. You gotta unmute yourself.
Okay, you want me to try Mexican hat dance?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
It's a piece of cake for you.
okay. So, all right. The first is left hand, right? Bass staff, right?
Bass clef.
Clef, right. That's clef.
Uh-huh. All right. That was better, Mr. Billy. That was better. All right. You're making progress there. All right. Well, let's keep going. And I see some people here that I saw you here earlier, but then I lost you. All right, Miss Rosa Bell. Can you unmute yourself, Miss Rosa?
Yeah.
I don't
Hey.
know what happened. I saw you earlier, then I didn't see you.
Oh, okay. I've been here.
Yeah, I know you have. I'm sorry. All right. Let me hear you. Let me see what you got.
Okay. Get my fingers right. Oh, okay. It's the left hand.
All right. Nice. 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 Uh, yeah, it was pretty good for the most part. There might have been one or two little bumble, but for the most part, it's good. All right. All right. Miss P.
Miss,
Who's that
who's
calling?
that calling?
All right, Miss
Hi,
Patricia.
Miss Patricia.
Why am I hearing
I think you're echoing.
that? Yeah. All right. It stopped now. Okay. All right, that was kind of weird.
Okay. Can't really count and do it, but here goes. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2.
Good. 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 Wonderful. Are you a big fan of Betty Boop?
Yes.
Okay. I know that's all your background to have her on there. All right. All right. I see I have some more. Miss Marsha, are you there?
Yeah, this is Gwen Murray.
Oh, Miss Gwen.
Uh-huh.
Marsha's your daughter, right?
Right, yes. So
Okay.
I'm on.
Okay. All right. Well, let me hear you. Wait, wait. We're on no. I want to hear you on Mexican hat dance.
Huh?
Mexican hat dance.
Okay.
No. What's the first note on Mexican hat dance?
The Mexican oh, I was doing the wrong one. It's G.
There we
That's the
go.
one I have to play?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Uh-oh, that note's coming. That's a E right there. Uh-huh. Keep going.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. And you got it. You got it. All right. Now, great job, everybody. Um, we didn't move as fast as I wanted to today, but I, I think we made some progress overall. Let me do one thing real quickly. How many of you all, let's see, how many of you all said I'm super ambitious and you got all the way up to page 26? Raise your hand if you can do page 26.
I need to really work on that part because I'm not familiar with 26. I'm not secure in how to play that.
Oh no, no, I'm not gonna ask somebody to play it.
Mhm.
I was asking
Mhm.
because I know we have a couple ambitious people in here who want to go beyond the homework assignment. So I'm just seeing if anybody's gotten to page 20.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
working on 36. I don't get it, but I'm working on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
so am I. I don't
Yeah.
understand how the bottom measure, the third measure.
Mhm.
I keep not. They're not blending together. They're not. I can't get my fingers to go down together for both of them at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I need work with. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what I've struggled with.
we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I was just seeing if anybody had could play it yet. If you could play it perfectly, but
I started looking at it for the harmonics on the seconds and the thirds, but I didn't get any further than that.
okay. All right. So we're gonna get to that. No worries. We're gonna get there. So here's your homework. We got page 21 down. And I think the next page with songs is page 24. I think, right?
Yes.
Make sure you do the work in between, but we're gonna start on page 24. And our homework is going to be page 24 through 28. Okay. Well, let me just talk about 26 for a moment. Let me just talk about it for a moment, really quickly. We're almost out of time. Oh man. Well, I looked at the clock. It was 9:48. Then I said I'm gonna ask this question, and then I look at the clock. It's 9:52. 4 minutes. That's not possible. All right. Let me just quickly say this. I gotta go. But listen, with our left hand, you see the two notes close to each other. Well, that means you're gonna play those two notes at the same time.
Right.
I think the first time is like G and F together.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna play G and F
Right.
together. All right. Okay. I gotta stop here. I gotta let you go. So the homework is page 24 through 28. All right, everybody.
All right.
Thank you.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Thank you all. I'll see you next week.